Hello there, and we are live. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. See, it's the big one, yeah, guys. See, whenever I have this show, man, because I know I got my guys, yeah, behind me, yeah, and in front of me too, and these guys are my brothers, yeah. See, you're
Pause
welcome
there.
to
Pause there.
episode 5, yeah, season 2 of this show I love so much, yeah. See, guys, yeah, the Big Guns 4. And you know what, yeah, we are all together and we are here, yeah, because the Big Weezer is down here with us. See, the first guy, top top right, Abs, you're welcome to the show, my brother. How you doing, man? See
Yeah,
that
man. I'm
smile,
good,
man.
man. I'm
I
good,
hope you're
man.
gonna. I hope you're gonna give us that smile when we play against Brentford this weekend, man.
Right. Well, we'll see in it. We'll see. I'm confident we beat them, but yeah, I'm here, man. Football bads,
Mm,
abs in the building. Yeah, man.
mm.
I'm here.
Yeah, exactly. See you guys. I also got my guy, yeah, my henchman. Yeah, see, Craig Matthews. Craig, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, brother. Thanks for having me, man. Big up
Yeah,
everyone.
man. Yeah. And of course, guys, yeah, my big brother. Yeah, see, no other person. Yeah, Fan Nation TV, the big whiz himself. How you doing, brother?
Yes, what's good, peeps? Yeah, man. Happy to be back in the building, man. Hope everyone's good.
Mm, Guys, are you seeing how Big Weezer is sounding like this guy's on Talk Sports? His speaker is actually, it was actually worth the wait, actually. Yeah? See, guys, yeah, see, a lot is happening. The rumor mill. See, guys, remember, it's just approximately 1 month, yeah, to the reopening of the January transfer window. So, see, the the rumor mill is spinning beyond control. Lots of things have happened with Arsenal. Yaba Forbes from Facebook, yeah, Manchester United fan, yeah. Yaba Forbes, big ups to you. Thanks for joining us down here, yeah. Big ups to you. And hopefully, I would like to get you on the show very, very soon on Monday. That's on
Get him
Monday.
on. Get him 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 on.
On Monday, man. On
Get him
Monday's
on,
great
man.
guy,
That's
man.
my boy, you know.
I like that, brother. I like that, brother,
I was
man.
surprised they hadn't even done a shout to me. Me and him are brethren, you know. Me and him goes back time.
Are you
Me and him go
serious?
back years. Yeah,
Monday, good guy.
I've
He's a
known
good
Zach for
guy.
time, man. Yeah, I've known him for
Guy.
years.
I used to bring him up to the
Personally.
show because when I first started, he was, he wanted to, help me out, and he
Mm,
came down to the channel, and he's great guy, and very
yeah, that's
honorable
family.
human being.
That's
See, yeah,
family there.
see, I will start with you, Big Wiz, yeah. We have a striker problem, yeah, going down at Arsenal, yeah. Arsenal, I double swoop for Dusan Vlahovic and Marcos Leonardo. But you know what? Yeah, I want us to look at the striker problem at Arsenal right now. Eddie Nketiah is not fit. He had an ankle injury. Gabriel Jesus played. He played almost 90 minutes for Brazil, and guys, he couldn't even score a goal. And he also admitted live on air that scoring goals is not his thing. We've had it. We've had it. See,
uh,
that broke the camel's back. See, yeah, Big Wiz tackled that one. Do you think we should just go into that kitty right now and just go and get Vlaovic? Because our brother Abs has a little concern about that guy, yeah, Dusan Vlaovic. But, but what do you think, man? And also with,
listen.
what's happening with Gabriel Jesus.
Listen. I want to hear one name and one name only, Man like
Mm,
Ivan. That's it. I don't want to
mm.
hear no Levich and Popovich and I don't want to hear none of that. I just want man them that know the league. He knows the Prem. He knows Man City. He knows Liverpool. He knows
Mm,
Chelsea.
mm.
Get him to Arsenal, mate. Get him
Keep
to Arsenal.
cooking, brother.
That's it.
Oh,
I've been singing about this guy for a while now. I
yeah.
just want us to, put pen to paper and get the deal over the line.
Mm,
Because to be
mm.
honest, I think Tottenham might need a striker as well.
Yeah, exactly. But again, see, yeah, still on you, a big whiz, yeah. See, Chelsea Football Club came. I think that they want to start negotiations, yeah, with Brentford. They went to Brentford. Brentford slapped a 80 million pounds a price tag on Ivan Tony. Right now, on FFP rules is breathing down our necks. Right now, I'm talking of Arsenal Football Club. We don't even have money to even, buy the whole lot that we need in that team, because we still do need lots of, at least lots of, you know, replacements down there. We still need one more defender. We still need one more central midfielder. We still need a backup for Bukayo Saka. So, see, yeah, if Brentford is slapping 80 million pounds, that's almost £100 million, yeah, on this guy, Ivan Tony. Should we still be looking at him with that price tag, mostly with FFP rules, bringing down our necks right now?
I mean, the only other person, and there's no proof that he could do it in the Premier League, would be Victor. That's the only other person that I would really can look and think, you know what, he would fit into our team right now. But I think Ivan Tony's perfect for us, and obviously, if we've got to do a loan until July, and then whatever after that, then whatever we've got to do to get it over the line, we have to do, because again, if Eddie Nketiah is injured now, say we play Brentford, I don't expect Jesus to start. I expect him to still probably go with Trossard.
Mm,
But say Jesus comes on and gets injured, now we've got
mm,
no Eddie and we've got no Jesus, so we're just relying on Trossard. Champions League is starting again. Christmas period, so there's going to be a lot of games with short period to, you know.
mm.
So yeah, and Ivan Tony's not really an injury-prone player. I mean, I know he scored, I think it was 17 goals. I can't remember how many of them were penalties, because I remember
Mm.
we signed, was it Pepe a few years
Yeah.
ago? And I think a lot of his goals were penalties when they were talking
Mm.
about obviously statistics. So, I mean, Ivan Tony can link up. He's good in the air. He's good at making runs, getting in between the lines. I just think it's everything that we need right now.
Yeah, exactly. See, yeah, of course, I'll come down to you, yeah, Abs, for this one, yeah. Dusan Vlahovic. I remember that I brought you on to the. No, me and you were in a Chelsea enemy line, yeah, when we're talking, about strikers, yeah, and Dusan came out in that conversation, and for some reason you don't seem to kind of like that idea. What is it about Dusan Vlahovic that doesn't tickle your fancy at all?
Um, well, it's always a bit suspicious to me if a player doesn't want you. And if a
Mm,
player's not feeling coming to your team, then it's like, why anyway? Because there was talk of him in January, wasn't it? One January we spent the whole January going after him, and we
yeah,
never even got anyone. We never even got him, and that for me
but
was just
again, he
like,
came out in an interview and said that he didn't get any bids from Arsenal. So this could also still be a PR spin from Arsenal Football Club. He said
possibly,
he never got
possibly,
anything. His agent never told him anything about Arsenal.
yeah,
He never heard anything. So we never know.
possibly,
Arsenal might be
possibly.
planting this. The football club might be planting this stuff in the news, in the media, just to bubble it up and rile up the fans, thinking that we're going for Dusan Vlahovic, while this guy never even got a bid.
Possibly, possibly. Yeah, it's just his Fiorentina form. That was when I was like, yeah, this guy,
Mm.
I want him. I want him at Arsenal. But since he's gone to Juventus, he's kind of
Juventus.
like, yeah, Juventus. He's kind of stalled a little bit, and
He has
maybe,
4 goals in
maybe
10 games.
yeah, but he hasn't scored in the last six, and
Mm.
that's really kind of like concerning as
Concerning.
well. And remember, a lot of these Italians as well, they don't really settle in the Premier League as well. So I don't know. He's young as well. I don't know if he's the right fit for Arsenal. Yeah, the boy is talented. Look, I'm not gonna deny that. But is he the right fit for Arsenal? I don't think he's a type of player that makes his own chances. I think
Mm.
that I'm not too sure whether his link up play is that good.
Mm.
He gets on the end of a lot of things, so there's going to have to
Yeah.
be a lot of creation around him, the likes of
Creativity. That's true.
yeah, Sacco and Martinelli as well. I like players, as Weezer was saying. I like players that like they're dominant. Do you understand?
Mm,
They're bullies. Yeah,
mm,
a lot of people talk about
mm.
Tony, and figure. Let's not talk about the price tag for a moment, and let's just not talk about his misdemeanors outside of football.
Yeah.
When you look at this player, yeah, he's got like 60, I think 63 goals in 111 games. I don't care if they're penalties, man. You have to put the ball in the net at some point. And the
Yeah.
team he's playing for, he's playing for Brentford. Yeah,
Yeah.
people talk about Brentford as a long ball team, etc., etc. But you have to realise, yeah, that he's playing in a team that are kind of like they play to his strengths. I get that, but he's had to make a lot of opportunities. If you look at his goals, if you look at some of
Mm,
his goals, he's taking the ball. He might take a ball, twist the defender. I've seen goals where he's scoring from like outside like the area. I've seen
yeah.
different type of goals, Henry type of like backheel finishes. The guy
Mm,
is complete. All right, he's not the best of dribblers, but you know what? When it comes to gunman, yeah, and scoring goals, yeah, this is what Arsenal fans seem to forget. All they want is some shiny new toy, yeah. That that's probably not going to give you nothing, maybe a couple of goals or anything like that. But Tony's the kind of guy you want. He don't care. He's got the attitude. Do you understand? Yeah, he's a gunman, and that's the type of
But
player you need.
but does Arteta want him though? It's okay for Ivan for us fans to dream of Ivan Tony, but do you think your coach wants him? Mikel Arteta is this kind of strict disciplinarian. Yeah, he doesn't want drama around him. Is this kind of coach that likes his players to kiss the ring. He needs utmost loyalty in that team. Uh, and I keep saying this. Ivan Toney is a typical London boy. He's a London kid. He wants to play. He wants to score goals. For Mikel Arteta to come in and tell him, "Hey, you have to link up play. You have to do like Jesus. You have to, hold up play. You have to do other things apart from scoring goals and help the team." I feel in the long run, he might have a big, big, big problem with Mikel Arteta. And again, that gambling addiction is still lingering around. Yeah, it's not something you can just shelf, out of the corner. This guy is not match fit. I don't know if he has been training in facilities. Yeah, but again, he has to
Yeah, he's
get
training
up
behind
to
closed doors.
yeah
Yeah,
match fitness and get up to speed with. Of course, with what is going on, with the Premiership, with the fast pace and how it's rolling in the Premiership right now, he has to, come back and just get back in and slot himself right in. So all these things, yeah. Do you think Mikel Arteta is ready to even pick him? Because it's okay if me, you, and other fans are saying, "Hey, we want this guy," but does Mikel Arteta
let me
want
ask
him?
you. Let me turn it on you then. So
No, don't turn it on me.
no,
I'm
no,
just
no,
the
no, no.
radio.
I
I'm
have to.
just
I
the
have to. No,
radio
no,
guy.
no.
You,
No, but
I'm the
no. I have
radio
to.
guy.
I have. No,
You
no.
answer the question.
You answered. You asked me a question, but I need to flip this question back onto you. So no, because it's gonna make logical sense. So
Mm,
come January,
mm,
yeah, come January, there's a possibility that this player may be able to take us over the line. This player may be able to win us a cup.
mm.
If we don't get this player, then my job could be then I could be losing my job come summer. How would you think right in that instant? Would you be like, oh, he's got this over him, oh, he's this, he's that, or are you just gonna just refer back, oh, I just want good boys in my team. I just want people that are just gonna be like, yes, sir, 3 bags full. Do you understand? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll
yeah.
tell these players that are gonna save him, yeah, because you know what?
Mm,
Come the end of the season and there's
mm.
nothing, there's gonna be big questions about him. There's gonna be because
Exactly.
it's gonna be 5 years now.
Mm.
And just to the FA
Without a
Cup.
major trophy. Without a major
Yeah,
trophy.
exactly. So there needs to be question asked about this manager, and there needs to be question asked on his signings. So you pay 65 million for Havertz, but all of a sudden people now are shy of a 20 goal a season gunman that might cost 75, 80 million. I just don't get the logic of some of these people, man. I seriously
Mm,
don't.
mm. See, Craig, chime into what Abs have just said. Yeah, of course, I do understand his sentiment when it comes to Mikel Arteta and of course this Ivan Tony stuff. Yeah, but again, 80 million pounds. Do you think we're ready to spend that kind of money for Ivan Tony?
Or we're gonna
Even Raya, we had to bring Raya on loan. Raya has a different news. Of course, we'll talk about that later on. But this guy's 80 million. And again, we don't want to go into a bidding war with Chelsea. Every time we go into a bidding war with Chelsea, we'll come out at the back end losing. Just look at
mm,
Caicedo. Look at these other players that we've lost to Chelsea in a bidding war. We might also lose this one to to Chelsea. What do you think?
I agree with what I'm gonna chime what Ab just said. Ab said something very pointful there. Do you want to win the league, or if this player could make you win the league or win a trophy? So if we don't buy him in January, or we don't buy any striker in January, for example, and we don't win the league, or we don't win the FA Cup, we don't win any trophy or champion, do well in any other competitions, then as he said, is his line his managerial thing is on the line. So
Hmm.
I would say that we need to bring in a centre forward in January. Do whatever we have to do. If you have to sell players, sell players and but bringing a centre forward in January. Ivan Toney would be the perfect player for us because he's a goal scorer. We haven't had a goal scorer like that in a long, long time.
Do,
I a
do
long,
you
long
fancy
time.
Dusan Vlahovic? Do you fancy Dusan Vlahovic?
Not really. I'd rather have Tony because Tony's used to the league and he can score goals. The problem is if you bring in Vlahovic in January, it's going to take him 6 months to adapt to the Premier League. And it'll take him a long time to adapt. Then we want to win matches and win the league. Take him a time
Hmm.
to settle in. Then so Tony's already boom. They might pay the money that Brentford want for him, put him in the team, guarantee goals. So
Hmm.
I'd rather have an impact player that will do the job straight away.
Okay, okay. See, look at my stand here, yeah. Weezer, everyone, see, this is my stand here, yeah. FFP rules is breathing down our necks already. So our spending has to be very effective right now. We don't have that money. We don't have 80 million. Actually, to be very sincere with you, it's only two ways we can get those 80 million. Unless we have an emergency loan from you know, our our owners, Stan Kroenke. And trust me, having spent 200 and something million pounds in the summer, I doubt this guy is willing to losing that purse strength, yeah? Because Mikel Arteta has gone and shit on himself and brought in a Kai Havertz. We can't spend 80 million on this guy by January. We'll be lying to each other. We can sit down here and say, "Oh, we want Ivan Tony. He's the guy we should get." But do you think Arsenal will spend 80 million pounds on him by January? I don't think so. And you guys know our record in the January transfer window, right? I know you guys understand what it means for Arsenal to go and spend in the January transfer window. It's a tale of woes. It's nightmares. Good. Just throw that away, yeah? Dusan Vlahovic is going to cost 50 million. That's what Juventus have said is his price. That's the starting, of the bidding war, 50 million pounds. While Ivan Tony, right now and as we speak, the bidding will start from 80 million. But this is the thing with that Juventus transfer. Mind you, we have a so-called guy, yeah, in our CDM role called Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey wants out. I hope you guys remember this. Since he wants out, Juventus is the only football club apart from the Saudi Arabia club that came for him last season, yeah, last summer. Juventus have been closely knocking on the door, of Thomas Partey. And even apart from that, I heard that clandestine meetings was held between Juventus representatives and Thomas Partey. So he wants to leave, and he wants to leave as soon as possible. He's not settled in London. So good and okay. If we do a trade-off and give Thomas Partey down to Juventus, it cuts down that striker budget that we are looking at 50 million. If we give them Thomas Partey for about 30, 25 million, it cuts down the striker fee to about, let's say, maybe 30. Let's say 30 million
That can
plus some
work. That
perks.
can work. That can work.
Exactly. Plus some perks at it. Because if we go into a bidding war with Chelsea, because guys, remember, Chelsea only have Nkunku, who's just coming back from an injury, mind you, and he will need time to actually fit into that team. And they have Nicholas Jackson. Nicholas Jackson's form has been improving of late, but definitely they don't think that he's the guy just yet. it's been looked upon as the future of Chelsea Football Club. So Chelsea is ready to go all out, and these guys they have the checkbooks. Yeah, they go around and walk around FFP rules. So FFP rules is not going to be a problem for them because they are also a good selling club. Even if they're buying all these players, they're also selling, and their accounts look good. Imagine they sold us Kai Havertz, they sold Mason Mount to Manchester United. Some of the academy players have also gone out to other teams. So these guys are doing good business. So they have the money to spend. Yeah. So if they go into a bidding war with us for Ivan Tony, they are going to get Ivan Tony. They could just give him a blank check. How much do you need? And trust me, uh, a gambler, you know, who needs money right now. Let's be very frank. He hasn't been getting, some money for some couple of months right now. He would need money. He's hungry. The guy's hungry. He needs money. So a team comes in and writes a blank check for you. What are you going to do? Arsenal's not ready to write a blank check for him. Of course, he would think about the money. And this is the thing, yeah. In a player's career, and Abs, you would know more about this because you played football. You know more about this type of things. As a player, when you miss some certain amount of months not playing, missing certain amount of perks coming to you, sponsorship deals, maybe part of your salary, because his salary has to be slashed from Brentford. He's not going to get any money because, of course, it's his fault that definitely, he was docked for about this amount of time for gambling issues. Yeah, he needs money. He needs the check. He might look at that check and say, "Man, Chelsea's pulling up all the stops. I need the money. I need to. I need it." Are you guys looking at it from this point of view, from the humanistic point of view, rather than we as Arsenal fans what we want?
Well, I don't know if you saw the interview that he done, but in the interview that he done, he said he
Mm.
wants to come to Arsenal. So, obviously he's calling for Arteta to buy it and say, look, yeah, come get me. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, I hear what you're saying about my man from Juventus, but I just think that's us going backwards again, man. And we don't need to do this Sonogo thing again. Like we need a decent
So-
striker, man.
oh my God!
We need a decent striker, man.
Are you serious? Are you comparing Sonogo
Man said,
to
man said
Joseph Lau?
We
Sonogo.
don't
Man
need
said
these
Sonogo,
strikers.
you
We
know.
Come
don't.
on,
We
man. Are we
don't.
doing this? Are we doing this?
We don't need him. He's not gonna benefit us much. He's not. We're gonna have to change our game a lot if he comes
Mm,
into our team. So
mm.
do you know what I mean? Ivan Tony for me just slots in. Like you were saying, like will he drop back and do what Jesus does? If you watch his highlights for Brentford, he does the same thing. And he's
He
so
does the same
unselfish.
thing. He does
He's
the
so
same thing.
unselfish.
But I'm just speaking out of reality. We know, see,
No, I
we're
know, I
Arsenal
know.
fans. We've seen this again and again. We want our club to go get these players, but again and again, we let them slip. We always let them slip. So it now comes to, is Arsenal ready to go pay 80 million for this guy? Because Brentford wants to get maximum amount of money for their player.
Of
He's
course,
their
of
player.
course.
They
He's
want
the
to get
star man
maximum
there.
amount.
He's the star man
Yeah,
there.
exactly. So where are we in this argument right now? Are we going for the red pill or the blue pill? Should we just, run around and just dream of Ivan Tony while the price tag is going to cause problems for us? We can't buy him. And for crying out loud, mind you, we also need a central midfielder. Also, because if Thomas Partey is thinking of leaving the football club, we also need a replacement to come down and replace him. We need money. Nobody's going to give us this guy for free. We need money to pay for a central midfielder. So if Thomas Partey is going to the African Nations Cup, definitely we're missing a midfielder.
We got
So we
issues
need one
coming,
in.
We got big issues coming, you know.
We've
Yeah,
got
in
big issues,
January.
and even
This is just the tip of the iceberg, you know.
Marseille even wants to take this guy, Fabio Vieira, on loan as we
Take
speak in
Take
him,
like
him.
January.
take
Take
him,
So,
him.
take him.
so two midfielders out of the way. We also need two midfielders back in that team. And mind you, we also have a certain club captain, yeah, Martin Odegaard, who hasn't been on form for a couple of games now. And Nani's going to come back right now. We don't know the kind of Odegaard we're going to get. And we're stuck. Mind you, with that creativity, how will even Ivan Tony even get to score goals? It's to just bring him back into linking up play, doing the same kind of thing again that Gabriel Jesus is doing, and no one will be in the 18-yard box to even score goals because Martin Odegaard isn't even, isn't even there. His mentality is not where it is right now, where it should be right now. What do you think, Craig? Martin Odegaard coming back from injury is going to be playing against Brentford. What do you think?
Well, hopefully he can get his foot. Well, he was in good form at the start of the season. He played well in the Champions League game against PSV, and then after that, his form kind of dipped. After that, he scored a goal against Crystal Palace and a penalty against Crystal Palace. A couple of games he was okay, and against United he played well. And then after that, his form went kind of dipped. But apparently, he's been injured for a while. So he's had a problem with his hip for a while
Mm,
now. And he had a concussion as well before international break. That's why he didn't play. So hopefully, he can get back in form as quick as possible. Because we need him. We need him to step up. He's the captain. He's the leader of the club. Everyone looks up to him. Everyone looks up to give him the ball. So we need him to be back in form as soon as possible. Because
mm,
playing Brentford on Saturday is not going to be an easy game. Everyone thinks they're
mm.
going to go there and get 3 points, but Brentford are a good team. They've got good players. So if
We
we're
got
not on
good
our
players.
game, they'll just kill us. Simple as that. We
Uh,
need to be on our
see,
game.
before I come to you, Weezer, yeah, Abs, yeah, look into this Martin Odegaard issue, yeah. See, we all know that this football club, yeah, do lots of PR. Yeah, they do lots of PR spin. Yeah, in the media. Just look at Wizard too. Also, hear this. Yeah, look at what happened to Gabriel Jesus in that Brazilian national team. We were all told as Arsenal fans, yeah, that Gabriel Jesus is injured since October. Let's look at this logically. Yeah, since October, he didn't play up to 5 games for Arsenal. He's missed up to 5 games since October for Arsenal. Good and okay. We're being told that he was going to come back by the first week of December. That's what we were told, and that he was injured. Now, the Brazilian national team looked at this guy and said, "This guy is fit to play. He's fit to play. And he's fit to play. Arsenal, what are you talking about? You guys are waffling." And they brought him to play in a very deadly game against Argentina, where they were just kicking each other, injuring each other, and it was a bloodbath down there, of course, in Brazil. And of course, they lost. He didn't score a goal. He looked dead, dead, dead out of form. He doesn't look mentally okay where he is right now. We're doomed. See, this PR spin from Arsenal, I am not buying it. Arsenal is doing lots of PR spin. What? How can you explain? Yeah, you coming out in your official website and saying this guy is coming back by December, and then he's playing for Brazil by November. They're calling us bluff. They're calling it bluff for us. And look at this Martin Odegaard issue. Is out of form and suddenly an injury, which you say is injured. I'm not buying it. That guy's not injured. I just felt that his form dipped so bad that criticisms were coming out from different places, and Mikel Arteta had to protect his signing. How about that, Abs?
Yeah, something's not right at the club at the moment, man. And you
Mm,
know, things are getting hidden. You know, who knows if whether Martin Odegaard actually fell out with? I don't know. This is all speculation, but from my part, but who knows? You know what I mean? Martin Odegaard could have fell out with someone. You know what I mean? He's probably might be feeling the pressure of being a captain. You know, with Declan Rice coming in, more of a leader, playing
mm,
alongside Havertz as well. It's not easy, you know, and I just feel, do you know what I mean, that I think in time he will be back because he is a class player. I just think that he's just off form at the moment, and this
mm.
happens to players, man. We have to give. How old is he now? 23? Is he 23 or
I think
24?
he's
Martin Odegaard?
23 now, man. He's 23.
23. That's
He's
still young in
23.
football terms, man, for a midfielder. So, you know what I mean? We just have to just give him a bit of time. I feel that he's going to come back a much better player. I think he's going to come back at Brentford. I think he's going to start doing his thing. The thing is, yeah, Arteta's got him working too hard. He's working too hard. Trying to do too much, running around, trying to tackle, trying to press. You can't do all of that, man. Just do your play.
Exactly. And
Just play
covering
your
bases for Kai Havertz.
covering bases from, you know, just play your natural game and then everything will
Mm,
come back. But this all stems from the manager, by the way. The manager
mm,
creates problems that initially shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Mm.
So this is an Arteta thing. He needs to get this thing right. And I really, these lies that this club are telling us about Jesus is not ready, yeah, and then he's playing again. I know there's contracts where you can, but come on, man, it's like a circus. It's like a
It's a
circus.
circus.
The Arsenal PR are a
Lies.
circus. Absolute
Mm.
joke, man.
The assembled asks Bant. We'll just finish up with Bant here. Yeah. Question, Bant. Don't you find it odd that players want to leave this happy ship called Arsenal? That's a question to you from the assembled.
Well, who wants to leave at this moment? Oh, party,
Bro, I
party.
don't know.
Oh, party,
Thomas
isn't it?
Partey wants to leave the football club. Guys, haven't you heard about Takiro Tomiyasu? Bayern Munich has coming big. They want to get this
Yeah.
guy. See, yeah, they want to get him. See, before we
Ooh.
get into that talk, yeah, Weezer, I want to hear what you think about Martin Odegaard. He's a captain. He's not creating. Arsenal right now, yeah, we might be in top four right now, but we're not in the top basis for the team with creativity. Come on, even Tottenham, yeah, is even high up the ladder in terms of creativity because Kulusevski is the most creative player that's created goal scoring opportunities. Even I think one of the highest in the league, and that's Kulusevski for sports. So right now, Arsenal is not up there. Our chief creative director has down tools. Even if he comes back from the so-called injury they said he's on right now, do you think he's going to replicate his form that gave us 15 goals and 7 assists last season? Do you think he's that guy to take us forward, or do you just think, hey, let's cut our losses and just go and get another central midfielder by January, like for for Martin Odegaard?
No, I'm an older God fan. I
Mm,
feel like what Ab said, his form did dip, but I feel like he'll be back. I feel like he'll be back. I don't know if he'll replicate what he done last season, because he's got a lot of time to make up for. But I feel like going forward, he'll be the captain that we want him to be, and he'll start performing because he needs to start performing. But again, like Ab said, playing next to Havertz, do you know what I mean? It's just a lot of pressure on him. So maybe we're losing what he gives us going forward because he's doing so much other things. You know what I
mm,
mean? And that's not really his game. You understand what I'm
mm,
saying? If he had maybe Partey and Rice, then maybe we'll see the best out of him because he'll have that freedom to be able to attack and be free. I mean, if you saw Martinelli in the last couple games,
mm,
he's just had freedom to kind of, you know, express himself
mm.
wide, and it's kind of been working for him. So I guess that's what Odegaard needs. He needs the freedom to be able to be given the green light to do what he does, which is, find the spaces in behind and create, be creative.
I don't. Can I just to add to this year as well? I don't think that also Saka's been at his best as well, and when those them two pair up because it's usually Odegaard on the left, playing like 1-2s with Saka, link up and all that kind of stuff. Because Saka hasn't been 100% on form as well, it's kind of like messed up Odegaard as well. Also, in terms of like front as well, forward as well, it's inconsistent. One minute you've got Jesus, you know, then you've got Nketiah, who is not the type of player that I think Odegaard's quick link play can mix it up with. So it's also been inconsistent for him. He hasn't got like a real someone consistent up front, that he can actually thread balls to. Because if you see him, he gets the ball, he looks up, that ball isn't there to be played because no one's making the run behind, no one's making the movement. And even though I would say Eddie Nketiah has very good movement, which is underrated,
Mm.
it's not been great this season. He's
It's
not
not
been
been
great.
great. It's not been great. And there's a big factor that we're not even looking at, the factor of competition. there's no one to actually place competition on this guy. See, competition drives
Exactly.
lots of advantages in a team. Yeah, and that's the luxury that Arsenal doesn't have right now. We don't have anyone. We don't have anyone pushing this guy, pushing him. No one. Emmy Smith Rowe is always injured. We had the opportunity of selling this guy off to Chelsea. At least let's dump one of our own, yeah, on Chelsea and allow them nurse the injury and spend more money. But instead, we protect Chelsea Football Club. We don't sell Emmy Smith Rowe to them. We don't get £40 million. We're stuck with him, and he's not playing for. See, do these guys know how to do business? Yeah, do these guys know how to do business? We're stuck. Fabio Vieira right now, yeah. Marseille is considering taking this guy off our hands on loan. I don't even think they even want to pay a fee for it. Actually, I don't even think they want to pay a fee. That's how bad. That's how bad our business really is in this football club right now. We're doomed. And if this continues, man, we won't have anyone to even create opportunities again because Martin Odegaard, it's just too much. Now look at this theory right now, guys. Listen, there's been an injury setback for Jurien Timber. Just listen, guys. Listen to this scheme I'm about to create right now. You know, Jurien Timber is a left back, right? We were also thinking, yeah, that Jurien Timber was gonna come in by January while Tomiyasu heads to the Asian Cup. Mind you, we're gonna be missing both Tomiyasu and Thomas Partey to both the African Nations Cup and the Asian Cup by January. Yeah? So good and okay. Good. Throw that away. Just allow that sink in. Now Julian Timber now has gotten an injury setback now. I think it's going to rule him out for the whole season. Yeah? For the whole
Wow.
good. Now look at this scheme now. So now it only leaves Zichenko as the only left back in that position. Now look at this scheme right now, and I want to throw to you guys right now. I hope you guys watched in the international scene a certain 6 foot plus German international called Kai Havertz. Yeah, guys, look
Oh,
at this scheme.
please.
Guys, I'm
No,
not
Oh no
playing.
no
no,
no
no,
no
no,
I'm
no,
no
not
no,
no. You
playing.
no,
think that's
no,
This is
coming? You think
gonna
that's
happen.
Hey,
no,
It's gonna
no,
happen,
no,
hey,
no,
guys.
no,
Tony,
no.
It is
listen.
gonna happen. Oh
The
my
way you the
god,
way he warmed us up for that one, boy. The way
I
guys,
he
it's
know.
gonna
warmed us
Eddie?
up
happen.
I
for that one.
know.
No.
Guys, don't be shocked. It's gonna happen. Kai Havertz played in the left back position. Nagelsmann, who typically is a tough guy. Nagelsmann is a tough guy, but he's bent down and kissed the ring of Kai Havertz. Yeah, he's played this guy in that left back position. He scored in the first 5 minutes while being played as a left back against Turkey. Good and okay. In the next match, he played him in that left back position. Guys, what stops Mikel Arteta, a big lover of Kai Havertz, yeah, in playing this guy in left back position when Zichenko isn't there? How about
But
that?
they lost though,
We're
didn't they?
doomed.
They still
We're
lost though,
doomed.
didn't
We're in trouble. We're in trouble because Jurgen Timber is not coming. He's not coming back. His season is gone. It's ended. He had a setback right now, so he's not coming. It's an ACL tear. He's not coming back. Arsenal Football Club, Arsenal fans,
they? We are
brace up,
finished. We are
brace
finished.
up, brace up for Kai Havertz to play left back in an Arsenal shirt. I'll start up with Craig. Craig, what do you have to say to that, man?
Hell no. If they have issues of left back, tell them to sign me. I'll do a better job than Kai Havertz at left back. Come
Oh
on,
my
man.
god, man.
Come on, man. No, I'm being
Gabriel
serious.
will do a better.
We can't play him left back, man. We're gonna have to buy. We need players in January. We have to bring players on loan or something because we can't be playing Kai Havertz at left back. That's just desperation.com.
No, but there's the other guy as well. What's that one that likes to tie his shoelaces?
Cedric,
Are you talking of Kivio? Kivio wants out.
Kivio.
Kivio is going on loan. He wants to go on loan
Yeah,
by January.
yeah.
Everyone wants to go. They're not happy. Everyone wants to go. Kivio wants to leave. In fact, he wants to go to
I
Italy right
I
now,
understand the
ASAP.
question now. I understand the question by the assembled now.
By
Like
the
why they don't
assembled,
want.
you're getting it right now. See,
I'm not. I wasn't hearing
I've
all
taken
this.
the red pill, so I know. I see through these things. I see them. Wizard is laughing. I see through these
Wow.
things. I've taken the red
Arsenal's
pill.
in
Kivio wants out.
trouble.
What
We're in
Kivio
trouble,
wants
man.
out?
Arsenal's in
Kivio
trouble,
He
wants
boy.
wants
out.
out. What I heard in the dailies is that he wants to go back to Italy on loan by January.
That's not good, man.
What would you do? What would you do when you were play if you were playing consistently in Italy and then you come to sit on the bench? And this, mind you, this guy has a starting spot in the Polish national team. He risks losing his spot in the Polish national team
Yeah, for the
if he
Euros as
doesn't get
well.
regular football. Guys, think about it. Take that red pill. Think if he doesn't have consistent gameplay for Arsenal. Mind you, Euros teams just qualified for the Euros. I think for 2026 or something, or 2024 or something like that, I don't know, but whatever. Yeah, they need to stake their claim in their teams. And right now, Kivio is not playing. He wants out. All these players, they all want out. Yeah, Craig, you want to say something?
Oh, hold on. Before
But
Craig
but
goes, can I just put a
Okay,
spanner in the works as well?
please, bro. Please, bro.
Ramsdale.
Oh, oh,
Go on, Craig.
oh,
Oh
wait,
yeah.
oh,
I know Tony's saying
oh,
about Kivio
oh,
wants to leave, but
oh.
the question we have to ask is like, is Kivio good enough to replace Gabriel or Saliba? Is he good enough to play for us?
Mm,
That's the biggest question. Is he good enough? If he's good enough, he will be starting more matches. You have to look at it
mm,
like that. You can't say to Arteta, why is he always picking Gabriel and Saliba, because that's his two best centre backs. If he's good enough, he will rotate them and say, you know what, I'm going to rest Gabriel for one game and give Kivio a run out. So much as something he's not
mm,
doing in training to see he's not good enough. So maybe that's the thing. The recruitment has been poor. Vieira's been a poor signing. Havertz's been a poor signing. Some of the signings we've made now are very questionable. Why don't we just go and buy established Premier League players? Like you had Mark Gray, he plays for Crystal Palace. He would have done a better job than Kivio, and it's more. You know what I mean?
Man.
He's used to the league as well. So it goes to show, and it'll cost less money as well because we've got him for a decent amount of money before he became a regular England international. So you have to look into the points of some of the players we bought. Fabio Vieira, for example, we could have gone. We could have got somebody else. We could have got Ward-Prowse from Southampton. We could have
oh
gone for
my God.
Lavia
Hold
before he
on.
came. We could have gone for so
Craig,
many different options.
Craig, didn't we loan
Yeah,
out Tierney and he got? Is he got it? Didn't we loan out Kieran?
yeah.
We loaned him out. He's
Tierney.
injured.
Tony's
He's been
injured. He's
having a
injured for
torrid
3 months.
time.
He's injured
He's
for three
having a
months. So
torrid, horrible
mm,
time at Real Sociedad. That's
yeah.
it. These players can't even cut it at Arsenal. Can't even cut it in lower league side. That's how bad it
Real
is.
Sociedad are doing well though this season though. They're
Yeah,
They're
they're
doing
doing well in
doing
the
good.
good
Champions League.
because
Yeah.
they have individual players in that team that's doing quite well.
Yeah,
They have one guy that we're looking at also. Kubo
Zubimendi.
is a Japanese international. Is a great guy. He plays on the flanks. He's the guy that we're talking about that could come in and give Bukayo Saka a run for his money. Kubo, very
Okay.
excellent player. He scores goals, comes from the right wing, can be tucked, behind the number 9 striker. He could play left and right, but he prefers the right wing. He could play that
But why
Martin
is he gonna leave
Odegaard.
though? Why would he leave though? Why would he leave if he knows that
For money,
you know what,
for
he's not
big
gonna
money,
get games?
for big money,
Yeah,
and playing in a bigger
but
club.
it's
It's
but it's gonna
possible.
be the same thing though. It's gonna be like Saka's gonna be
Exactly,
the star boy, and
exactly,
you're not gonna get
exactly,
games, and then it's just
exactly.
like a vicious circle.
It's a circle. It's a circle,
It's a
and
vicious circle.
Mm.
they also have a midfielder, a tough tackling, battling midfielder called Zubramendi.
Yeah,
Zubramendi of Real Sociedad. He tucks himself in that middle slot. Yeah, and
Mm,
sometimes he plays as a cam, as a central attacking
mm,
midfielder, but most times in that CDM role. So he does most of the dirty work for them in Real Sociedad.
mm.
Hard tackling. He knows how to hold the ball. He's good in possession. He can progress the ball as well as hold the ball firmly.
Good
He
in
can
the air
play
as well.
in that role that Thomas Partey also plays, but he's
Yeah.
also good in progressing the ball acceleratedly. So
Mm.
he's a very good guy.
But
We're looking at that guy too.
the
So
thing is, does he want to leave his club though? Because I was hearing earlier that he don't want to leave his club because
I
they're doing
don't
well at
know.
the
I
minute.
don't know. It depends on this manager. He's Spanish international.
Mm.
Why can't he have this pool? Why is he getting us Kai Havertz? You know, Why is he getting us Kai Havertz? We're doomed.
Kai
We're doomed.
Havertz has made a big,
We're,
Kai Havertz,
we're
that's a
doomed.
big
We're
mistake.
in big problems. Kai Havertz could be playing left back. Kai Havertz could be playing left back by January. It's
Mm.
possible. And again, look at this, yeah, because I'm also I'm thinking of these scenarios, yeah, because see, we just spent 200 million, yeah, in the summer. I don't think they will give this guy another amount, any more penny to spend by January. So we're doomed. I'm also thinking that he might also move Zichenko into the middle of the park. You know, Zichenko is very tricky, in the middle of the park, and he also plays in the midfield for the Ukrainian national team. He might just move him to the middle of the park and bring in Kai Havertz in that left back position because we don't have a senior player to play
You know
left
what?
back
When you're
anyway.
going for a league and stuff, yeah, and you start doing all this changing, yeah, this is nonsense, man.
It's
This is what
nonsense,
you
but
call
that's the
galaxy
reality.
brain.
It's Arsenal Football Club. It's a
Nonsense.
position they've placed us in.
I'd rather bring someone from the academy to play left back than just put in Havertz in left back. It's
Does the
just
manager
where,
does the manager trust the academy players? We have one Neri who's down there in the academy. Why hasn't he gotten a starting berth in this league? Why?
yeah,
He's a better player. He's better
yeah.
than Kai Havertz. Why hasn't this guy started? They have good players down there in the academy. One Neri is not even being looked at. While Manchester City have this guy Rico Lewis, yeah,
Mm.
fresh from the
Yeah,
academy. Look at Cole Palmer, fresh from the academy, and right
falling as
now he's
well,
handling Chelsea. Bro,
falling.
see, we're in big problems, man. We're in big problems, and
Mm.
only God can save us. I really hope we can beat Brentford, man, at this pace. I, I don't know. I'm confused. See, guys, yeah, David Raya is in the news again. Yeah, lots of news. Yeah, Mikel Arteta have
Signed
totally
him, innit?
considered, and Arsenal Football Club have totally considered that David Raya is our number one. So they'll be going ahead with making his deal permanent by the end of the season. What do you guys think about this? We'll be coming to that bombshell. Weezer, you'll take a lead on the next one, Ramsdale. Yeah, that's a big one. But David Raya, Craig, you hit us with that one first.
Not good enough. He makes too many mistakes. You can't gather across. He made an error against Newcastle, made an error against Chelsea, made an error in the Champions League game when we lost against Lens in the Champions League. He made mistakes against Man City that on another day Man City were unclinical that day and could have punished us. He's not a good goal. He's not a good goalkeeper for Arsenal Football Club. To be honest with you,
Hmm.
I don't think he's good enough. Yes, he might do the fancy passing from the back and all that nonsense, yeah, but I don't think he's a good enough goalkeeper for Arsenal Football Club. We had great goalkeepers in the past. David Seaman, for example, Jens Lehmann.
Jens Lehmann, yeah.
Compare him to them kind of goal.
Martin.
That's what I'm
See,
saying.
it was Ben Leno. We had great goalkeepers. This
And
manager, 6 goalkeepers in about 4 years.
I
Six
don't,
and big
mm,
goalkeepers.
I don't,
Six.
I don't
Mikel
see.
Arteta, six.
Mm, I don't see the hype. I don't understand the hype about Raya. To be honest with you, it's not enough. It's not really that good. It's not being good for us at all. Yes, he had a
Uh,
couple of clean sheets here and there, but other from that, I don't think he's good enough for Arsenal Football Club. That's just my honest opinion.
See, brutal assessment, yeah, brutal assessment from Craig. Do you think we're fair to David Raya? He's just coming into this team. I think he still needs to understand his back four, and our back four sometimes have been, jinxed by some of the changes. Remember, Thomas Partey had to come in at right back at the, early this season. He still needs to understand. Who's this right back actually? What's his name? Benjamin White. Benjamin White has been injured off and on, yeah, this season. David Raya has to come into this team and see different back four pairings, yeah. Sometimes, do you think we're fair to this guy? He's just coming to the football club. Do you think we've given him time to gel into this football club quite well? He's kept some clean sheet this season, some good saves also some horrible gaffes also. But do you think we're fair to him?
See, I like Raya, so I'm opposite to all of you guys. I actually do like him, even though yeah he's made a few gaffes so far in his tenure with Arsenal. There's something about I just think there's just something about there's something about him, man. All right, he's not the biggest goalkeeper in the world, and he's made a couple of mistakes, but I don't know. I just like him. I like the way he progresses the ball at times. I like
Mm,
the way that the defense actually feel comfortable with him rather than Ramsdale. Yeah, he's not. He's not. Do you know what? If I could have a greater goalkeeper, I would love a. I love a better goalkeeper. But I don't mind Raya personally myself, and I'm gonna give him a season at least before I start like throwing daggers at him. You know what I mean? Because he's come from Brentford, so I'm not expecting him to just like be like the best goalkeeper in the world straight away. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's
mm,
going to take
mm.
time. I mean, he's playing for a big club, and you know what? There's going to be times where we're going to be under pressure, and you know what I mean. I think he was a bit jittery at the start, but he's going to build up his confidence, man. And I do like him personally. You know what I mean? I can understand the criticisms against him and stuff like that. Whether he's good enough or not, time will tell. I'm willing to give him more time rather than
Yeah,
just to write off straight away. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Ramsdale had time. Ramsdale had like 2 seasons. Why can't Raya have like be given that time as well? So yeah,
Mm.
that's where I stand with
God,
him.
God damn it, Kai Havertz is having chances in this team. Why can't we give David Raya a chance? If Kai Havertz is in this team having chances upon chances, why can't we give David Raya a chance? Come on, man. We have to give this guy a chance. If Kai Havertz is in this team doing nothing, why can't David Raya have a chance? See, yeah, good. See, big wizard, yeah. This is for you, yeah. Ramsdale. See, why is it always Arsenal? Amy Baba is in the chat, yeah. J, big up to you, Big J. He says it's too easy, yeah, to hate on Kai Havertz, but I don't know what else to do if Ateta plays him out of form. See, the guy can play. We Arsenal fans have to come out and say he can't play. See, it's not about out of form. The guy is never in form. He can't play. He can't run. He can't progress the ball. He's not good as a defender. Chelsea have played him as a defender before. The only position this guy hasn't played is as a goalkeeper, and I think he's played as a goalkeeper somewhere. See, get that guy off from by January. I need Kai Havertz off. How about that? He's not a good player. I don't like the guy. Yeah, I don't like him. He's coming. He has destroyed. He has destroyed our midfield base. He's thrown Thomas Partey to right back position. Thomas Partey is not the same person again. He wants out.
Yeah,
Look at
it's
look at.
true.
He
Totally.
wants out. Exactly. He wants out. He's looking at this goofball
It's
playing day. It's true. It's true. He's looking at this donut play in day out, and he can't understand what's going on. He's pissed off. How is this guy playing in this Arsenal team? Is this possible? That's what's running through Thomas Park, and that's why he wants out. That's why he wants to go
Oh,
to
you're killing
Juventus by
abs over
January.
there. Abs is dying over there.
It's true. It's seeing this team now with this donut having chance and time again to play for this football club. What does this guy have to do? What do other players have to do? And Trossard is looking at this team. Yeah, what even gives you guys you know, the guts to think that Trossard wouldn't hand, a transfer request by January? Seeing Kai Havertz play in, yeah. And right now, if Eddie Nketiah comes in, Trossard is going to go back to the bench. I don't trust this manager to play him because he's the most disrespected players in this league by Arsenal Football Club. Pants down, the most disrespected. Yeah, he won a Player of the Month by March, and by April, this guy couldn't even get a sniff in the team. Mikel Arteta doesn't like it. So even if his scoring goes right now, when Gabriel Jesus comes back right now, he's going to go straight to the bench. Good. Let's go to Wizzy. Big Wizzy. See, everything is wrong with us right now. Everything, including our former number one goalkeeper, Ramsdale. What is going on? This guy comes on, and you know what? Yeah, I've seen that most of our players they have big mouths. Yeah, see, I grew up with Vieiras. Yeah, with the Vieiras, with the Thierry Henrys, with all these guys. Yeah, they never went to the media and opened their mouths and started talking smack. Yeah, but we have players out here. Yeah, talking smack. Look at Zichenko. Yeah, went to a United Legends podcast and started telling a Manchester United legend that he can't defend. Gabriel Jesus is out there telling journalists in Brazil that he can't score goals. Can you see the big mouth? These players have big mouths. Yeah. And then we have Ramsdale,
saying
who
you can't concentrate.
this guy has just lost his position at Arsenal Football Club. And then you carry your big mouth and go in front of an Arsenal legend like Ian Wright and go tell our legend that you can't concentrate on a game of football for 90 minutes. Big Weezer, take a lead on this one. It hurts. It hurts. Take a lead on this one.
I mean, yeah, it sounds like we're in problems. Like I'm saying, I'm with Abs on this one. I'm hearing a lot of this stuff is. I knew about the Partey stuff, but I thought that was because of some of the legal stuff that was going on behind the scenes. Yeah, I don't. It sounds a mess. I mean, right now I'm just worried for January, but I mean, on Ramsdale, it's just like, I mean, I don't really have a problem with Raya. And it's just like when we sign players for big fees like Pepe. Like I thought Pepe was a decent player. I thought maybe he needed more of a run. I thought his form was on and off, but coming into the Premier League isn't easy. For me, for Ramsdale, obviously we all questioned when we went to buy Ramsdale. We thought, why are we buying this guy? Got relegated. Why are we buying this guy? But I mean, he's come in. He's made some fantastic saves. I remember the save against Spurs,
Mm,
last minute of the game where he just licks it over the
yeah.
post. I think he's a fantastic goalkeeper. I mean, I like that he's a character. I feel like goalkeepers, when we're talking goalkeepers, I feel like goalkeepers need to have character.
Mm.
It's part of what they do. But I don't think he's done anything wrong. I just think that obviously Arteta saw something that he didn't like, and maybe he's seen something that he likes in Raya. So at the end of the day, going forwards, this is Arteta's team. He's still building his team. So if he sees Raya as number one, I just didn't like the way he done it. He said we had two number ones, but we've only seen Ramsdale play in,
Mikel
was it
Arteta,
league in the cup?
he messed up. He messed it up. He messed it up.
He messed up
But
by
he done
doing
that
that.
with Martinez as well, though. When Martinez, he couldn't give Martinez what is it? He couldn't give Martinez like the because Martinez
Guarantee.
wanted the guarantee that he wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the keeper thing with Arsenal, man. It's just crazy, man. It's a crazy situation, and yeah, Wizards, you're right. That Ramsdale, he's been good. He's done well. Obviously, there's been a few times where I think last season as well, a couple of games he hurt us in terms of like when he played it out from the back. And
Yeah. But
this goes back to the concentration thing now as well, isn't it? It's
yes.
like
Yeah.
when you pass those balls back out, yeah, it was just like, okay, now you're saying you can't concentrate for a whole game now. What's that? What are you telling me? If you're saying that, and I'm a manager and I'm
Oh my
hearing that,
god.
I'm like
Oh
thinking,
my
well,
god.
hold
Are,
on,
are,
what's
are you
Betty's
guys
strategy of
having
position?
this? You guys are even talking in a tone of pity. This guy is being paid weekly, man. Do you know how much is his money weekly? You guys are even having mercy
Yeah,
on this
but
guy.
No,
again,
I'm not having
No
mercy on him.
mercy.
No, I'm happy
Angry.
to
I'm
see him go. I'm
angry.
happy to see
This
him. I'm
guy.
happy to see him go. I don't want to see him.
so who do we get in next then? So this is gonna be 7 goalkeepers then. 7. We're just going up and up and up.
We just need to get rid
I,
of Arteta. That's what we need to do, man, and get in a
oh
proper
my god.
manager. Bro.
You guys are
7
even talking
goalkeepers.
in a tone of pity
No,
and
no, no.
mercy
No,
for
no, no.
Ramsdale. This
I've got
guy's
no
been
pity
paid
for
to
Ramsdale.
play the game of football, and you're telling me you can't concentrate. Me and you, all of us, we all work. See, we're working people. Yeah, we use our hands. We go to scrape, till the ground to make sure we get this money to feed our families and to feed each other. Yeah, and you're telling me that you guys can't concentrate on your jobs for 90 minutes? Bro, in wait, in what alternative reality does this work? And we all know, we all know our salaries are not like, a million in a year or something like that. Yeah. And we have someone who is getting all this money and is saying he can't concentrate for 90 minutes. You're a goalkeeper. You're a goalkeeper. And you say you can't concentrate for 90 minutes. And to even see, to even cap it all up, to even tell you how shameless these guys are, you go and admit it in front of an Arsenal legend. Did you guys see the face of Ian Wright when he was saying that stuff? His mouth, he couldn't believe what he just heard. It's like he saw a ghost. It's true because these guys are professionals. They've been there, they've done that. They know what it means to play 90 minutes concentration levels to the optimal level. They've done this, they know it. So seeing a player who's even earning more than what they earned throughout their own careers and seeing what they're doing, it's messed up. It's big, big, big mess up, man. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But see, see, is there any positives, yeah, guys? Because you know me, I like the positives too. Is there any positives we're gonna get this weekend? I'll start with you, Craig. Any positives this weekend? We play Brentford. Do you think we're gonna come out smoking? Do you think we're gonna do anything?
We have
Is
to
your
stop. We
chest
have
this
to
big? Do you have that big confidence? Tell us. What do you think?
60-40 confidence. I think we'll go
Okay.
there. If we play well, we should, and everyone's firing on, everyone's working on the same cylinder. We should be able to go and get 3 points. But the things I'm worried about is because we start very slow in matches this season. We don't start playing well to the second half, and if we don't take our
Oh.
chances early, then
Yeah.
Brentford could go and nick a goal or two. That's the only worry I've got. But on the chaos on the counter attack, that's the only worries I've got. But other from that, I feel that if we go there, play our football how we've been playing, and score, get a goal early, kill the game off early, then we should win the game.
Mm.
That's all. Yeah.
See, yeah, Weezer, what do you think?
Um,
Arsenal, Brentford. We go to Brentford, yeah, in a ground that is very difficult. We went there with small kids the other time. Not really particularly small kids, yeah. I'm talking of in the Carabao Cup. We escaped there with that win 1-0. But do you think we'll go in with our big wigs, with injuries everywhere, piling up? Gabriel Jesus not mentally okay in terms of he's not scoring goals right now. We have a captain who's not scoring, who's not creating right now. What do you think, man?
um, to be honest, like I said before. I think we'll still go with the Trossards,
Mm,
Saka, Martinelli.
mm.
I don't know if he'll still go with the Jorginho with
Ah,
Rice. And
oh,
and haven't, I'm
Jorginho.
not sure what he'll do there. But I mean, we got a good result against Burnley, 3-1.
Mm.
Um, Obviously, I just, me, I always just think we always come
But,
back
of
a bit
cou-
sticky from the international
but
break.
again, we should be beating Burnley. Come on, man. Burnley have conceded 27 goals this season. Uh, There should be dinner plates for us, right? So we shouldn't even be around in that win. Those guys should be on the dinner plate. 27 goals this season. The
No,
whooping boys of the league.
you're right, but football's a funny old game. It doesn't always just because someone might put seven past them, don't mean that we're gonna put seven past them. Do you know what I mean? They're gonna make
Yeah.
changes, defensive changes. They're gonna work on some stuff to be harder
Mm,
to conceding goals. But I mean, I'm just worried about how we're gonna come back from the international break. Because it's just always a bit. Even the Burnley game, the first half was like slow, and then obviously we scored just before half time, and then kind of second half it just kind of flowed a bit more, but there was just bits and pieces of it flowing. So we're still not at our best. We're still not at our best, but I feel that that is down to obviously Odegaard, Partey, like Abs was saying,
mm,
Saka's not been in the best of form. So it's like we just need everyone to click at the right time. And to be honest, I'm just happy to be thereabouts right now. Do you know what I mean? We're not too many points
mm,
behind. We're not too many points in front, but we just need that Man City run. So whether that starts
mm,
now, obviously, like we have to be happy all the international games for 2023 are done.
mm,
So it's right now to up till New Year's Day, it's going to be plenty of football. Obviously,
mm.
Champions League is back as well. So
Oh my God.
I mean, and I think if we beat Lens, then we should be through. Yeah.
Yeah,
If
If
we're
we
we
through.
draw,
drop,
if we
yeah.
draw, we're true. We just need a draw.
Right, so
We
I
need a
think we'll
draw.
do that. That should be a done deal. But in
We
the
need a
Premier League, it's
draw.
just to stay with kind of Man City. I mean,
But if we're
Liverpool are
beaten by
dark.
the two, if we're beaten by the two teams, we'll go out. If we are
No,
beaten by Learns,
We're not gonna.
if we are
Nah, man.
beaten
That
by
no.
Learns and PSV, we'll be out of the
nah.
competition.
Well, that game's at home. That game's at home. So I'm
Okay,
confident that we'll get it done and we'll be through. But
okay.
yeah, just in the Premier League, we haven't. I mean, our best to me, apart from the Man City game, our best game was probably that PSV game.
Mm.
The champion was the 4-0. That's the best we've
Hmm.
kind of looked. The kind of fluidity of the football, the flow of the game, the way we controlled the game. Even Havertz played well when he went up front, holding up the ball. So I don't know. Obviously, Champions League excites everyone, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Playing under the floodlights. It was our first time in the Champions League for a long time. So it was a
Mm.
great way to kick it off. But I mean, apart from obviously the shock against Lens, um, we've been pretty good in the Champions League. So I expect us to win against Brentford. I'm not saying that it's an easy place to go to because remember a few seasons ago we went there with Arteta and we lost.
Yeah.
So we can't. I mean, you can't really underestimate a lot of teams in the Premier League, but I feel
Mm.
like obviously if he starts with Trossard, maybe bring Jesus on after maybe the hour, 70 minutes, whatever. Let him get a good warm up because I mean after that we've got Wolves coming up, we've got Luton coming up, we got.
Yeah.
I feel like out of the next five,
We have all
it's
these
probably
tricky teams coming up. Yeah.
Aston Villa and
Mm.
Liverpool.
Oh my God.
Aston Villa and Liverpool.
Oh.
So, like I said,
Oh.
Oh,
hopefully
Oh.
by the time Aston Villa and Liverpool, it's 3 games to go to that Aston Villa game. Hopefully by that time we're kind of clicking and gelling a bit more. Do you know what I mean? Jesus is
Mm.
back, getting a few goals. Odegaard's back with a few assists. Saka's doing his thing. We just what it is. We just need everyone to be on the right page at the right time. Right now, you've got Martinelli in form on one wing, Saka off on the other wing. Do you know what I mean? Odegaard not
Mm.
even in the team. So hopefully, bringing everyone back apart from obviously the guys that are injured, hopefully just to see some familiar faces again in the team. You know, hopefully we can move forward a bit because I mean
Hopefully we can.
we're in it right now. But like I said, in January, if what we're talking about and it all goes to mess, then I mean, boy,
Boy, that's what
boy,
I'm talking about. Moss dropped a comment here, yeah. Guys, mind you, Moss is a Canadian. He has a lovely channel, and he has certain takes, yeah, and he's a great, cool guy, yeah. I like the guy, and he says everything is wrong, Tony. Laughing out loud, near top table, top of the Champions League group too. See, last season, Moss, yeah, I came out. I said we're gonna win the league. It doesn't get as positive as that. Even you didn't believe we'll win the league last season. You didn't say we're gonna win the league, Moss. I said it, yeah. And when everything went downhill, I was left to pick up the pieces last season. And I knew why, because we had injuries. We did not even bring in the players that we needed in the January transfer window, and that's why we lost the title. And of course, coupled with the inexperience of Mikel Arteta,
Tony,
we lost the
Tony,
title.
Tony,
Yeah.
let me interject. So I come across these kind of fans all the time, yeah, all the time. It's this thing of, oh, so what if we're near the top? Yeah. So what if we're near the top? Yeah. We ain't won a league in nearly 20 years. Next year will be 20 years since we've won a league.
Exactly.
So it doesn't matter whether we're near the top, yeah. We can see our
Mm.
team, yeah, failing in a lot of areas. And in the next few weeks,
Hmm.
we could start to crumble as a team, or probably the next month. So when you're talking about a lot near the top of the table and top of Champions League group, you'll see in a few weeks if we're still up there, yeah. And then you can come with this narrative of, oh, we're near the top. It's peak out here, yeah. The football, the football world is brutal. Yeah, I'm not here to be all empathetic and sympathetic to players. Yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, these men, yeah, need to be putting out 100% when they go on the pitch. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're paying man. Arsenal are paying players, yeah, big money, yeah, to perform, yeah. and certain players are not performing. So no one's being horrible to anyone. We're just saying at the end of the day, yeah, these players are not good enough for Arsenal. And you know what? Yeah, Arsenal are a big club, whether you like it or not, or whether you want to dismiss that or not. And we're not performing as a big club, and we're not behaving as a big club. So you know what? If you don't like it, then that's your
It's
problem,
cooking, guys. It's true. It's true, Mark. Yeah, it's true. Because see, I just feel our position right now is just temporary, yeah. And even you must, you've been on my show. You know that we're not playing at our optimal level. You know we've not hit the ground running. Yeah, just tell me like 3 games, yeah, at the trot that we've dominated. I'm not talking of winning ball possession. I'm talking of dominate the games and beat the team, maul the teams. Like seriously, last season we even more teams better than this season. Yeah, Weezer, you wanted to say something.
Yeah, just to add on to what Abs was saying, and there's something you were saying earlier, Tony. If we, as four of us, go to work, yeah, as
Mm,
individuals, and
mm,
we're not performing, you're getting pulled up. You're getting pulled in the office, and they're saying, "Look, what's going on in it? Because your performance is dipping, which is then affecting me, the stuff that I have
mm,
to go through with my boss, because they're
yeah.
coming down on me because of you. So
Mm,
this is what we're gonna put in place. Yeah, this is
yeah.
what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna review it in a couple weeks' time. If it's not going how we want it to go, then you might have one more last chance. But what
Mm,
I'm trying to say is, you will get sacked for not performing. You'll get sacked. And
yeah.
we can say that for a street cleaner. We can say that for someone that works in McDonald's. We can say that
True.
in a lot of industries. So I'm
True.
100% saying what Abs is saying. At the end of the day, these men get paid to play football. Yeah, I'm
Mm,
not saying that
mm,
everything is all right in their life just because they're getting all this money. They're humans. They go through things, but so do we. So do we. My manager don't want to hear, oh yeah, this happened, that happened. They don't want to hear that. We are all in the business of getting results.
You
mm,
Yeah.
see,
mm.
okay, listen. Right, I want this Moss Sport to be talking, yeah, in about a month's time, yeah, when he starts to see us crumbling, yeah, and let's see what he's got to say. Is he an Arsenal fan?
He's
Is he
an
an Arsenal fan?
Arsenal fan,
I
and
want to see
guys,
what
see,
he's got to
Moss
say.
is
I
a
want
good
to see
guy.
what he's got to
He
say in
has
months' time.
supported me on my channel. He has supported me
No,
on
no,
that
I ain't got, yeah, but I
two
want, I
wins.
want to see what
He's a
he's got
great
to
guy.
say in
I
months'
know
time.
where he's coming from, but of course, man, we've
It's
we've
this
been
is
through this.
this is the positive fan, the ultra positive fan that it's always got to be everything's got to be roses and everything and flowers and everything's got to be right. Do you know what I mean? There's problems within our team, yeah, that you you're going to see in the next few months, yeah, and when the injuries start piling up, yeah, and we're back down to bare bones like we are every
Yeah, and
season,
we have Kai Havertz playing left
then
back.
you're gonna go missing. Then you're gonna go missing, and you're not gonna be saying about near top of the table and in the Champions
Mm,
League. When we buck Bayern Munich in the Champions League or any other big club in the Champions League, yeah, what's gonna happen there?
mm.
So come on, man. Let's be realistic. Let's not do the over positivity thing. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Can you guarantee us, or sorry, not
Bro,
guarantee,
no
but
one
are
was
you?
over
Listen,
positive more than
no,
me
no, no.
last
Can
season.
you? Can you? Can
You
you?
guys
Can
know
this
this.
guy tell me? Can this guy tell me that we're gonna win the league right here now? I want to hear him say Arsenal gonna win the league because I know you're gonna be
Must,
doubting what we're saying.
must, must put your money where your mouth is. Say Arsenal is gonna win the league.
You're on
Yeah,
FIFA.
the, the gauntlet has been dropped. Say Arsenal is gonna win the league. Must put your money where your mouth is, and that's the problem, Moss. Yeah, see, the only way we're getting anything out of what is happening this season, yeah, is unless we go into that January transfer window and spend good money. Moss, that's the only way. That's the
And do,
only way.
and do you know what the
And
thing
see,
is?
this is yeah, yeah.
You know what the thing is, even if Man City, because obviously them doing what they done last season,
Hmm.
everyone expects there to be a
Big
bit
ups,
of a drop
Oregon
off
Gunner. Oregon Gunner. Big ups to you. Po,
this
po,
season.
po.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But even if Man City don't win it, we gotta watch out for Liverpool.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah, oh yeah, oh
Oh,
yeah,
We gotta
yeah.
oh
watch
yeah.
out
Oh,
for
yeah.
Liverpool. It's not a two
Oh,
horse
yeah.
race this season at all.
Hmm. Hmm.
Liverpool have been sneaking up, man. Sneaking up. No one's really talking about Liverpool. Do you know what I mean?
True,
But
true.
Klopp's got the experience. He's added to the team. They've got a couple new faces, couple big guys have gone, Henderson, but they've still got the experience of the Van Dijks,
Mm.
Allison in goal,
Weezer,
Salah.
if they get CDM in January, yeah, it could be peak for us, you know.
Of course. Could you imagine if Declan Rice went to Liverpool?
But see, yeah, even but again, see, Klopp has done good business. He's done good business. He's brought in Shilaspola, yeah. He's brought in McAllister. That's two. Those two are okay in the midfield. He has this guy from Germany.
Dutch
What's
guy,
it? What?
what's the Dutch
Endo,
one?
Endo, Endo.
No, Endo is different.
No, the other youngster who's doing very well. Who's the youngster that plays
What's
for
Oh,
this
Bayern?
guy's name?
Gravenberg,
Bayern
Gravenberg,
Grab him
Gravenberg,
Gravenberg.
back.
Yeah,
Grab
Gravenberg,
him back.
Gravenberg.
baller.
Yeah,
Grab him
Yeah,
back.
but
baller.
the problem is
See, midfield
Arsenal just
sorted
tried
out.
to
Sorted out.
overcomplicate
Midfield
everything
done.
though.
Midfield done. They
Just
have Endo.
overcomplicate
Mind you, they
everything.
still have Thiago Alcantara. And they're not even I
Yeah,
even heard they wanna they wanna even script that
yeah, it's
they
never
wanna even
fit.
throw that
It's never
contract
fit.
away. He's never fit. He's never fit. But again, they have at least they have the core down there. Mind you, Nunes, who is not even a starter in that Liverpool team, is getting goals here left, right, and center. They have they're calling him La Pantera in Uruguay because he's scoring goals. Mind you, he truncated the run of Argentina winning 15 consecutive games. Nunes scored a goal and beat Argentina to it. Yeah. And he's scoring goals down there. Gakpo is scoring goals down there. For some reason, Mohamed Salah is having the season of his life. He's scoring goals. He's scoring penalties. He's having good displays. Why do you guys think that Liverpool is not even in the fray? They even have a more better team than Arsenal right now. So, when we're looking at these things, yeah, see, we even have bigger problems. See, apps, this is even the bigger one I wanted to even ask you because the person who even talked about his name was Weezer. See, in the I think starting from next week, yeah, Jorginho can start talking to other clubs around the world from next week. Think about it.
Jorginho. Oh, is his
Jorginho.
contract?
Yeah, his contract. Yeah, mind you, he's in the last. By next week, he would be in.
Oh,
It will be in the last 6 months of his contract. So from next week, he can start talking to other guys. See, and guys, when you're talking about contracts, yeah, when you give the player the license to talk about his contract situations with other football clubs, his head is not mentally in that team. And
mm,
mind you, he's the only guy right now, he's the only option, apart from Thomas Partey, who is injured, that we have there right now,
this
who's
is
going
what
to
I
play
mean. And
day in,
with
day out.
and
El Neni can start talking to other football clubs from next week. And the guy
Sell
is
him.
even going the guy is even by January is even going to the African Nations Cup. Must tell me everything is okay. Tell me everything is okay. Tell me everything is okay. We have a checkered goalkeeping situations right now. See, we are just a boom boom bang away from William Saliba getting injured this season because he's playing for France and he's playing for Arsenal right now. Boom boom bang, he goes off. No defenders,
God help if
no
Rice gets
replacement.
injured. If
Boom
Rice
boom
gets
bang,
injured,
we're in trouble. Boom boom bang, Odegaard has a long term injury. No one is even going to even play down there in the middle of the park. What do you say about that? Boom, boom, bang. Something happens to Gabriel Jesus again. It's season over. And Moss, you think everything is okay? I don't know. You be the judge, man. You be the judge. You be the judge. And don't tell me
it's
that
not
it's not
really.
going to happen because we knew what happened to William Saliba last season. We were saying, "Oh, our season is good." I was a culprit. Oh, we're going to win the league. We're going to win the league. Saliba is okay. He's the truck at the back, and then he gets injured, and everything goes downhill. That's what I'm talking about. Do we have a replacement for William Saliba right now? There,
You
right
know,
now.
you know
Give
the
your
worst
one
thing.
out. Give your ones
You
to
know the
go on
worst
loan.
thing, Tony. You know the worst thing here is that there's three other guys sitting here tonight, and I can ask you the question: Are Arsenal going to win the league? And not one of you, I know, not one of you is going to say yes. That's a really sad thing. If this was a Man City panel, if this were three other Man City guys, yeah, they say, yep, we're winning the league. And this is it. This is it. Top 2, top 3.
Well,
What's that?
but
What
you
is
know
that?
what? Yeah, the thing there is that we've been winning ugly. I wanted to at least continue for a while, at least until we go
Yeah,
get
I
in.
don't mind that. I don't
You
mind that.
know, I don't mind. I don't mind winning ugly. Yeah, but again, is that sustainable? Craig, is that sustainable with the way we're playing? Do you think it's sustainable to play in that way and continue to win in this ugly manner? I-
No,
Is it sustainable right
no,
now?
it's not. No. Because we've got to play Aston Villa soon, and they're in good form this season. And Emery's going to
Mm,
want to beat Arsenal after the way how we got rid of him. He's not, isn't obviously the way how we sacked him. He wants to prove his point. He's done it before. He'll do it again. So we need to be on top form. We've got Liverpool coming up soon as well. They're a good team, and they'll
mm,
definitely want to prove a point against us. So we can't be coming into matches lapsy daisy, not prepared mentally for the game. So I'll say no. We can't keep up this form playing the way we're playing. We need to improve our performances even better.
mm,
So
mm.
it's up to the play.
Okay,
It's up to the players.
it's up to the players, right? Yeah. See, big things popping up. Yeah. Weezer, I'll start with you. Uh, Liverpool, Man City. What do you think
Um,
on Saturday?
that's a tricky one. That's a tricky one. You can never bet against Man City, you know. You can never
Mm.
bet against Man City, but Liverpool might be on it. Where is this? Where is this?
Etihad.
Anfield,
Etihad. Etihad.
Etihad.
Etihad.
I think it's at the Etihad, man.
Liverpool don't
I'm
get
gonna
no
go.
change at Etihad, man. They don't get no change there at
Yeah,
all,
I'm gonna
bro.
go with Man City. I'm gonna go with Man City, man.
Man City? Man,
Yeah,
Chelsea put 4 goals behind Man City
That
defense.
was at
I don't.
home. That was at home.
that was at Stamford Bridge. This is at the Etihad.
I, I know, man, but come on, man. City have been conceding goals.
I said you can't bet against City, even though Chelsea
Yeah.
put 4 goals against them,
And
they still
bro,
didn't beat them.
we're talking about a Liverpool team, man. They'll go head to head with any team. Let's don't act as if
They will.
Remember
Liverpool
City.
are. Let's
Remember,
not act as if they are
remember,
not shooters.
Tony. Remember, we're not seeing the best City yet. The best City is in March, April when they start.
March.
When
We
March
Yeah,
know
but
this.
comes,
but again, we're talking of now. We're talking of now. We're
yeah, but
talking
it
of
doesn't
now.
matter because when they get going, then
They're unstoppable. They won the
it's
Champions
big
League
for
and the
us.
Premier League.
It's
And the
big
FA
for us
Cup.
all when they get going. We know this
Yeah,
already, and I
yeah,
can see
yeah.
I can see Liverpool trying something, but I think City will be just too strong for them in the long run. I think just if they can keep Salah quiet, then and Rodri can do his thing in the middle, and Haaland. Yeah, the battle for me will be between Haaland and Van der Vee.
Mm,
Is it not
mm.
Van der Vee? Van Dijk.
Van
That'll be
Dijk,
the
Virgil Van
Van
Dijk.
Dijk. Yeah,
Mm,
that'll be the battle for me. But Liverpool, they got killers in their team, but I just see City. I don't know. I just see City at home as just being too strong. Be a close
mm,
game, I think.
mm. Just before I get to you, Craig, yeah, we have CFCOG down here. It says we are all cheating, just levels to it, and it says Arsenal cheated their fans with the signing of Havertz. See, and this is the problem. Yeah, we are the butt of jokes. We are the butt of jokes. See, yeah. Later at night, yeah, I'll be going to Sarcasm City. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a show with Flawless this night at 11 p.m. UK time. Yeah,
Class.
and sincerely, yeah, we are gonna be mocked out again.
Mm.
Kai Havertz, bro. See, day in day out, I keep thinking, how did we get this guy? How for 65 million pounds? How when we needed a striker? And all these Chelsea fans are taking the absolute piss out of us. They can't believe it that Arsenal. Oh my God. They can't believe it that someone had the nerves to take this guy off their hands. Just look at CFCOG mocking at us. And I've gone to other shows, and this guy's like there was a show, I think, with your guy, Abs, Niger Englishman. Also,
Yeah.
some Chelsea fans, and we're talking. These guys couldn't just stop. Chelsea fans, they couldn't just stop laughing. At, how, how did how did they sell Kai Havertz to us? They can't believe it. They took the
Someone was
absolute piss.
Someone
just
was saying
laughing
to,
at,
someone was
bro.
telling me
They
to give
laughed me
Kai
off the
Havertz six
screen, man.
months. Someone was telling me to give Kai Havertz 6 months. Someone earlier.
Oh
Give him
my
6 months.
god. Weezer, but Weezer, yeah. Have you had your fill? Have you had enough of Kai Havertz, or do you want to see more? Do you think do you think he's a good guy? Do you think he has something up his sleeves?
I'm done.
You're
I'm
done.
done. I'm done, man.
Weezer, Weezer, I thought you're the strong guy, man. Come on, man. This
Nah,
guy's intense, man.
you know what it is? You know what it is? Football's not a hard game. So
Big up to
even
Ron
when
Jeremy,
he's
man.
being
Happy Thanksgiving
even
to
when
you.
he's being safe, I get it,
Yeah.
innit? Especially the first couple games. You're coming from Chelsea to Arsenal. You're not coming on form. Just be safe. Try to not lose the ball. But
Hmm.
where's the creativity?
Hmm.
Where's the guy that was
Exactly.
at Brian Leverkusen? It's like, has anyone seen that film? They clone Tyrone
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
seen that. I've seen that. Wicked
with
film.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
It's like they
Yeah.
cloned Havertz. Where
Yeah.
like? How can you go from being that good to this bad? How?
Oh my
It's
God.
I
true.
don't
This is
understand it.
what I'm saying.
Hey!
Craig,
This is what
Craig,
I'm saying.
Craig, get your boots, bruv. Get your boots, bruv.
I'm
You're
ready.
gonna pull Arteta. Get your
He's
boots, bro.
ready.
He must be able to do a
I'm
better
ready.
job,
He's
bruv.
ready.
Do
He's
you
I'll
understand
be
what I'm
ready.
going
saying?
gym. I'll be,
Like,
I'll be, I'll be going gym. I'll be
come
going
on,
gym. I'm
man.
ready.
He's
Like,
ready.
he's
I'm ready.
overcomplicating the
Ready.
game. The game of football is simple.
Ah, Dylan
But
White
you know what it is?
settings.
Even
We're
when you see him
ready.
tackle,
Ready.
even when you see Kai, even when you see Kai Havertz tackle, it's like, when you play football and sometimes you're tired, but you're just doing something so you don't get
Mm,
subbed. You're just trying to,
Oh
you're
my
yeah.
making
God.
them see that you're making an effort. You don't
Mm.
really want to tackle. He's just shadowing. Just to make it seem like I'm not being lazy. But in midfield, you can't do that. You can do that as a striker. As a number 9, you can do that. As someone playing in midfield, yeah, the line of defense before you get to the defense, you can't be doing that. And that's his thing. He never puts apart from when he done that stupid slide tackle. That's when he wants to tackle. So yeah, I'm done, man. I'm done.
Yeah, Ron Jeremy says Havertz is the most overrated German player since Mario Götze, and I say that as a German. Big up to you, Ron Jeremy. But again, see, this is what confuses me. Top managers, big managers, yeah, managers with big egos, yeah, and tough managers, yeah. They want to fit this guy into their team. What is it that they're seeing in this guy that we are not? Is it that we're blind to see what this guy brings to a team? Like, what is it about Kai Havertz? Mikel Arteta, as hard, we all know that Mikel Arteta is a hard guy. Yeah, he's a hard guy. Yeah, and
You're a
he's a very
stubborn guy,
temperamental
and it's
manager in a
showing.
way.
We all
Yeah,
know that
exactly.
Arteta was a
But
midfielder as
again,
well. So how can this guy
Kai
not have a
Havertz has
talent
bent
ID?
into his
He's a
will.
midfielder, bro.
Exactly.
He's a midfielder. Arteta
Okay,
was a
good. But look at
midfielder.
Exactly.
Nagelsmann. But again, look at Nagelsmann. Nagelsmann is a hard guy too, but he's managed to actually bend. Kai Havertz has bent this guy to his will. That Nagelsmann is now kissing the ring and has to play him at left back. That's what I'm talking about. What is it, Greg? What is it about Kai Havertz? Yeah, that all these managers, why do they like him?
He's got the
Like
drop on everyone. He's got the drop. You
he
cheated on
got
your
he got a
wife? I
drop
got you.
right. I got a drop right.
He's got the
I'm
drop
gonna
on
get you.
everyone.
I'm gonna get you. I got you.
He's just
Gotcha.
bullying everyone. Everywhere he goes,
Gotcha.
He's
he's
bullying
bullying
everyone,
everyone, man.
man.
He
What?
uses his
What
money
is
that
it?
we pay him for his investigation
What
team.
is it? Big
Hey,
ups to you, Deals,
he's
Deals
got secrets
CFC.
on them, man. He's got secrets on them
Trust
managers,
Mm,
me.
man.
mm.
Mm.
See, Craig, yeah, you get that next question because we will soon round up the show so everyone can go to their families. Craig, Chelsea versus Newcastle in St James Park. What do you think?
Chelsea in good form. That they played very well in the games
Mm,
this season, especially the big games against Arsenal. They played well against Man City. They played well against Liverpool. They played well. Then to score a goal. So in the big games, they've been very well. They played well this season. It's only the small games where they struggle, like the derby against Brentford, they lost. Aston Villa, they lost. So I feel that they're going to be up for this game. They played well against Man City, the champion, the treble winners last season. so they're going to want to win again. So I thought that our Newcastle form has been a bit tetchy this season, not been as good as last season. I know they had a lot of injuries as well, so I do fancy Chelsea to win that game. To be honest with you, I do feel they'll win that, maybe a 3-1 or 3-2. I would say. Well, I think they'll win that game. Yeah.
Anything on Chelsea, Newcastle?
Yeah, I done my predictions earlier during the week, and I was saying that Chelsea will probably beat Newcastle. The only thing about this game is I think,
Newcastle have 11 team players out. Like
yeah, but
11 team players
yeah,
out.
but still, Newcastle have the capacity to make a game ugly if they can, and
Mm,
they will use their physicality. They got players that Eddie will make his players run around all day long if he has to. Yeah, do you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
It doesn't matter who's in or who's out. He'll have his
Mm,
players like fighting for the badge. So I still think Chelsea have the quality though to see it through, and I think they will win probably a 2-0 or a 2-1 or something like that. I can see
mm,
them winning
mm,
through their quality.
mm, mm. What about you, Weezer? Chelsea, Newcastle. Any thoughts?
Um, see, I think that Callum Wilson being out, Isaac's out as well, so maybe they'll
Mm,
go with Gordon up top. But it's St James's Park. The
mm.
crowd are going to be up for it,
Gonna
and
be up for it, man.
As Ab said, they have the capacity to make the game ugly. Do you know what I mean? To
Mm,
make it a real battle where it's a smash and grab. It comes down
yeah.
to a smash and grab. So I think it'll be a really good game. I think it'll really be a really good game. I just don't know if Chelsea. I know they're on good form, but I don't know if they've just hit that form where they can go somewhere like Newcastle and grab a result.
Mm.
When
Okay.
you see those guys with their tops off in the corner, mate, like getting the crowd up.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Getting the crowd out. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. See, guys. Yeah. Just to finally shut down this show. Yeah. I just want to get your thoughts on this one. Quick one. Yeah. 20 Premiership teams, including Arsenal, voted this week. Yeah, and the vote was, to kind of like, if you're in support or you're not in support, you have to vote. If teams could be able to buy or loan players from sister clubs. So, for instance, now Manchester City is also co-owned by Girona in Spain. Mind you, Girona is also topping the league right now in Spain as we speak right now. So, for instance,
Spain or Italy?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
which
Girona,
league are they in? Yeah.
Spanish La Liga, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah, exactly. They're leaders down there now. So, for instance, now Manchester City can now go and loan players from Girona as it is. Newcastle, a typical example. Arsenal is going for Ruben Neves. Yeah, and we're actually leading that race for Ruben Neves. But just this week, after the teams voted, and they voted that clubs can be able to sign players from sister clubs. So, in other words, Newcastle can go to Al Hilal, who actually owns Ruben Neves right now, and get Ruben Neves on loan without paperwork, without doing anything, because
Isn't
it's the because
That's
it's
nonsense,
owned by
man.
the same club. So they voted for it. Arsenal
oh just
voted
like
against
that?
it. But yeah, so just like that, this is just another avenue for clubs to bypass, for clubs with big
FFP as
money and
well.
FFP and all these
Mm.
things. Yeah, I'll start with your Abs. What do you think about this, man? Corruption, bro.
Have they? So they voted
Does
it
it
in.
reek
They've
of
actually
corruption
voted
to
it.
you?
They've actually voted this to actually be
Yeah,
legal.
they
Then
voted it. Yeah, it's legal
let's
now.
it's bullshit. This is probably the end of football, man, as we see it,
Mm,
because you know what, it's just gonna just get worse and worse. You know what I'm saying? The teams at the top are just gonna stay at the top, and it's just gonna be like the Premier League will just become a farmers league between two clubs. You've got Arsenal and other teams doing things proper, yeah, and then you've just got these other teams that are just bending the rules to however they want it to be. Now, where's this all going, man? I just don't know, and it's a bit too much for me in terms of like politics and stuff like that. But
Mm,
you know
mm.
what? Yeah, this is what happens when you're elite, innit? You can do whatever you want. So that's all I've got to say
Yeah,
about it. You know what I mean, and it's better, innit? It's better to just beat these teams, innit? But yeah, it's bullshit. So excuse my
it's
language.
bullshit, right?
Mm.
Wizard, what do you think, man?
Is this a bit similar to like when Lampard
Exactly the same
was
thing. The
playing
same thing
in
now.
America, yeah, and then he went on loan to Man
Exactly.
City?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm not with it. I'm not with it,
Mm,
man. Like
mm.
Ab said, I'm agreeing with you a lot today, Abs. But like Ab said, like
Yeah.
it's just gonna destroy the game. It's gonna destroy the game as we know it. Do you know what I mean? Like things have already, like you said, already, Tony. Like growing up with Vieira and Thierry Henry and Perez. Sorry, how football is now to how it was then. It's a massive drop off.
Craig, what do you think? Teams like Newcastle can just buy up a player, send to Al Hilal, and from Al Hilal, just just bring him in without
That's
paperwork,
t- the,
without even
the
sign-on fees,
mm,
nothing. We own the club. You don't have to pay me, nothing. Just get the players.
I want to talk about this. But I want to talk about something else as well. Quickly. Everton got 10 points deducted for
Yeah.
financial irregularities and all that stuff. Man City have
Mm.
got 115 charges, still haven't been charged yet. Chelsea have got charges coming up as well. Tottenham got charges for
Oh,
having an illegal agent, and none of these clubs are getting punished right now. So I think football's just corrupted now. There's no point watching football
Yeah.
anymore. It's not a fair game anymore. It's just corrupted. All the corrupted teams have got all the money and they can manipulate and do all the dirty and disgusting. It's not Football's not the same anymore. You just have to support your team and hopefully hope for the best.
Well,
That's all I
sorry,
have
and
to
hope for
say.
the best.
sorry to cut you, Craig. But even look what they done to Ivan Tony.
That's what I'm saying.
Even look what they done
Exactly.
Ivan
That's
Tony.
what I'm
They took
saying.
Ivan Tony off FIFA. Quick
That's
tap.
what I'm
They
saying.
boom, boom. They
On
took him off
FIFA as
FIFA.
well.
He's
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
not even on the new one.
Oh,
He has to wait until January to come back on it now.
You understand what I'm saying?
On the
But if he
new
played at
update.
Man
yo,
City,
he'll still be
you
there.
know what I mean? Like it's crazy, man.
But what's
It's
happened to
crazy.
Tonali as well, though, is the same because
Tonali has
Tonali
been banned. He has been banned for
Tonali's on
10
FIFA. I
months.
tell you that.
he's still on FIFA.
Yes.
Tonali's
Tonali,
on FIFA.
Why
raw.
won't he be on FIFA? Come on, man.
It's
Guys, are
crazy.
you joking with this guys? He will still be on FIFA. Come on, man. And to think of the fact that Ivan Tony was being demonized, yeah, in the media as this gambling addict and this strange black kid from London who just
Mm,
who just wanted to gamble and do all this horrible stuff, yeah. But again, we had Tonali, and the media got him looking like this kind of guy that uh you know that should be supported in the media,
yeah,
for
yeah,
having gambling and
yeah.
all this stuff, going on,
Well, the
bro, man.
problem is like a gambling is addiction, isn't it?
Mm,
Someone he's got a weakness. He's got a weakness. But
I,
that's what they like to do, though, isn't it? That's what they like to do. With
I
someone else,
know,
they
but
need to feel,
the way they demonized Ivan Tony was
yeah,
just,
yeah,
terrible,
they throwing the
terrible.
book at him, man. Yeah,
yeah. While Tonali, they wanted him to go for courses. They wanted him to take things easy. Go through rehabilitation, and no rehabilitation for the other guy. That
Hmm.
for me it doesn't work well, man. Football band, shout out your channel, man. 1 hour 40
yeah,
minutes, man.
man. Football Bounce channel, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Catch me there, man.
Mm, mm. See, Weezer, talk to these people. Where can they find you, man?
Yeah, Fan Nation TV, YouTube, and Instagram.
Mm. How about you, Greg, man? Talk to these people. Where can they find you?
87.uk on Instagram and 29 Matthew to my personal Instagram. Thank you.
Yeah, and guys, yeah, see, tomorrow, yeah, I will be with. No changes. I will be with the mouthy Tottenham Hotspur fan. He needs to come and answer to
Is
his
he still being
crime. Yeah,
mouthy?
bro, that
Is
guy
he,
still
yeah?
believes. That guy still, Deji Sports still believe that they're gonna win the league.
Oh,
Still
Nah,
He
man.
still
delusional.
believes,
Still
don't even
delusional.
bro.
waste your
He's
energy.
believe,
Don't even waste
bro.
your energy with that.
Deji
Don't
Sports still
waste your.
believes. that this season they're the dark horses, man. He still believes. So he had to come and answer for his crimes. Yeah, mostly that beating, against Wolves. And of course, he has to come and answer at least a bit. Yeah, at least a bit. So he'll be down here tomorrow with us. Join us for that one. This night, 11 p.m., I will be with Flawless at Sarcasm TV, chopping it up with that guy. Big ups to Flawless, man. Big, big,
Yeah,
big
man,
guy,
big up,
yeah.
man. You
Yeah.
know, you don't like Arsenal as well, so he's gonna come for you, yeah.
It's gonna come for me, definitely, of course. And see, the Arsenal right now, with the position we're in right now, man. See, we're just public meat for these guys to pick us apart. Because see, man, even last season we were playing quite well. We're doing quite well, beating teams,
Mm,
dominating teams.
mm.
And this season, we're not even dominating games at all. We're not even, we're not. I don't know. And the players are all down in tools. Injuries here and there. It's not looking good. It's just a matter of time before everything
And you
comes
know as well,
crashing, man.
Tony, quick one. You know as well. You know after international break, we don't usually start off very well either. Have you noticed that we're not very? We start off kind of sluggish. We're not up to optimum when we return from a
Yeah.
national break. So it'll be interesting on Saturday. But I said we still win about 3-1 anyway. That was my prediction. So let's
Yeah,
see.
man, I still think we might win that game by 2 goals to
Mm,
one.
mm.
But again, I need to see Odegaard. I need to see Odegaard show up. That's what I want to see. I want to see Odegaard show up. That's the most
Yeah,
important thing. See ya, guys. Yeah, from me, everyone that came to the show, Mars, big ups to you, man. You're still my guy. Yeah, even if even if you hit me so hard these days, Mars, man. But still, man, still love to you. Oregon Gunners down here. Po, big ups to you, yeah. The assembled, everyone that joined us, Amy Baba, everyone that joined us today, yeah. Big ups to you. From me, Abs, Fan Nation TV, Big Weezer, and Craig, we are out. Big ups.
Peace.
It's wrong.